What's up, what's up, what's up? Peasant journalist here, live in the peasant studio in the middle of Texas. So I'm here to talk to you today about the very real possibility that we are in a technocratic transhumanist takeover. That sounds pretty good, TTT. So I'll say that again, a technocratic transhumanist takeover. And so I want to explain a little bit about that. So I'm arguing that we are already in a technocracy. We are in a technocracy right now. Okay? And these people are not elected. Okay? The people that are running this technocracy is my argument. And I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there. World Economic Forum. I'm not accusing you of being evil. But it is obvious that you are shaping the world. And I'm just saying that we need to be, I'm trying to get the word out to the common people that we need to be paying attention to what y'all are doing. That's it. Let's get into this. So the World Economic Forum, real quick, it's based in Switzerland. It was founded, it's a non-government organization, an NGO, founded in 1971 by Klaus Schwab. This is the part that I want you to focus in on. It's funded mostly by 1,000 member companies as well as public subsidies. Okay, so it's funded by 1,000 different companies, 1,000 members. Okay, so this is the highest, the top businesses, companies throughout the world. And I want to show you that right now. Actually, before we do that, let's just take a look at everything that they're shaping. So they're shaping the future of everything. Obviously, they're involved in COVID. They've got, they're trying to enact their plans there too, and it lines up with everything that's going on in the world. Climate action, obviously. Shaping the future of advanced manufacturing and production, of consumption, of the digital economy and new value creation. Shaping the future of financial and monetary systems. Okay, and let me just say this. I'm not completely against reshaping our systems. I do believe we've reached a point where they've been tapped out by the elites that have controlled the markets and our systems for the last, however many years, decades. I don't know how many decades, but they've been, they create loopholes for themselves. They enrich themselves. They use their power, their influence to enrich themselves. And they've tapped it out. We've pretty much tapped it. Anyways, they're shaping the future of everything, even the future of our media and entertainment and sport. Every part of our lives are what they want to shape. Okay? So now let's go look at their partners. This is their strategic partners of the World Economic Forum. And it's the highest level businesses and companies throughout the world. AstraZeneca, Amazon, Alibaba, which is the Amazon of China. BlackRock, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Bank of America, Barclays, banks all over. You got Citi, more banks. Let's go to F. Facebook, you got Goldman Sachs, Google, more banks, technology companies. You got Microsoft, Morgan Stanley. You've got Pfizer, PayPal. Okay, so this is the highest. These are the people, the movers and shakers, the people that are right involved in what's going on in the world right now. When you think about it, right? These are all the people that are in the middle of getting exposed. And I won't say in all of these cases, but especially the financial markets are getting exposed for corruption, naked short selling, manipulation of the price, using high frequency trading, all of these different things. These things are getting exposed by AMC, GME 8, these people, these movements that are going on, and these types of grassroots movements that are going on. And I think that that's what we need to latch on to. Those are the people. This is what we need to disrupt. Kind of this what these people's plans are, as you'll see here. But let's look at their their founder, and some of the board of trustees and some of the main people that are involved even deeper. So this is even going down from companies. Now we're going down into the individual people. Okay, Klaus Schwab, he's an elite. I don't want to spend too much time on him. Look him up. He's probably a genius. Okay, but let's just make sure that these people are ethical and moral, and that their ethics and morals match up with the common people of the world. Okay, you'll look at Lawrence D. Fink from BlackRock. You've got Al Gore. Look at what he's doing now. Generation Investment Management. Like, what is that? You've got the managing director of the IMF, Bain and Company, banks, president of the European Central Bank. I mean, it's just okay. These are the highest levels of our society. Okay, or, I'm sorry. These people are involved in the highest levels of our society, all over the world. These are the movers and shakers. Borge, Brende, I don't even know how you say your name, Borge. Forgive me, man. Don't send any of your men after me, please. But just take a look at, read. This guy is involved in, affairs throughout the world. Norwegian. I just had a thought, but I'm not going to say it right now. Norwegian, foreign affairs, finance and economic affairs, energy and environment, sustainable development, Red Cross, International Vice Chairman, China Council for International Cooperation. Okay, so this guy, I mean, he is a central planner. He's a policy maker. He's a decision maker. He is a mover and a shaker. Okay, for the longest time we wanted to say that the whole idea that there were a group of elite people that were shaping the world. We thought that was a conspiracy, but now it is right here. Okay, and I do believe that there are people probably even higher up than this, but these are the people. These are the policymakers. These are the workers. These are the people that are enacting these plans. Okay, but what I'm saying is I do believe that there's an even higher group of elites probably that we don't even see as often. But I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just a conspiracy theorist. You can decide for yourself. So let's look at one article that they have, 8 predictions for the world in 2030. This is written in 2016, and I think that there's some really important points here, and then that'll lead us into the conclusion of this. But the very beginning says all products will have become services. So everything is a service now. Okay? It's like Netflix. You don't own Netflix. You don't own the rights to any of that stuff. You don't have a physical copy of it or whatever. You don't own anything. You don't own a car. You don't own a house. You don't own any appliances or any clothes. You're basically just renting it. Everything will be a subscription. It'll all come out digitally. We'll have our digital central bank digital currencies. It'll be extracted every month or every time we use the energy. It's just constantly coming out. 50 cents, $1, whatever. But everything is connected. In 2030, is probably connected to some cloud. We have our wallet, our bank, our digital wallet, all these things that are connected. And every time we rent some food, it just charges us. Boom, charges us. Boom, boom, boom. And anyways, so we don't own anything. But here's what's interesting at the end. It says, it sounds utopian until she mentions that her every move is tracked. And outside the city live swaths of discontents, the ultimate depiction of a society split in two. Okay, this is in 2016, and they're expecting society to have been split in two. There's people that are living inside the city in this technocratic, transhumanist future that I argue they're trying to move us towards. So a lot of people are living in these cities. A lot of people will choose this, especially the young crowd. But a lot of people will choose it. But then they're also saying that there's that group that did not choose to live in the city, and they're outside. They're outside. They're discontents. They live in swaths. Let's check out number 3. U.S. dominance is over. Okay, so they're predicting these movers and shakers, these people in the World Economic Forum are predicting that the U.S. dominance is over by 2030. Okay, so let's just think about this quick thought experiment. If these people have a heck of a lot of power and influence in the world, okay, and here they are now predicting that the U.S. dominance is over, what kind of policies do you think they're going to favor? Okay, what type of plans for the United States are they probably going to favor? It almost sounds like they want this a handful of global powers. They want a handful of global powers. They don't want the United States to be dominant. Okay? Well, at least confront us about it and talk to us about it. Okay? If this is your plan, at least man up and tell us, common people, what your plan is and why, you don't think we should lead anymore. Anyways, that's another rant for another day. But so again, this is a question we're considering. Some of the most powerful people in the world are predicting that the U.S. dominance is over by 2030. And then when we kind of look at what's going on in our world today, things it kind of can boggle your mind if you haven't already thought about these things. The next one is going to lead us into our conclusion, but it says farewell hospital, hello homespital. So it's going to be a lot of telemedicine. There's going to be more technology in your homes. It's going to heal you, and this sounds great. And I think that there is technology that can help us, but let's make sure that we're doing it ethically and morally, and with the right intentions, and carefully consider these things. But at the end, let's check this out. Scalpels and organ donors are out. No more organ donors. We don't need them anymore. No more scalpels. Tiny robotic tubes and bioprinted organs are in it. So robots are going to be used in health, and also technology is going to be used in creating new organs, bioprinted organs. But basically, where I think that they're trying to take us is to this transhumanist future that I talked about. Okay, where we do merge with technology eventually, and a lot of people won't do it. But over time, I'm afraid if we don't speak out against it now, and if we don't really ask these questions of these people that are dictating the direction of our future, if we don't ask them these things and really make sure that they are people that we want leading this movement, if we don't ask it, then we may end up with a future that we don't want, and that's the point. So their idea of the world is that this transhumanism will allow them to transcend beyond humanity. That it will fix us eventually. First of all, it'll fix us, but then there's going to be the movement. I believe they're eventually going to continue to take that even further and further to where we just completely merge with technology, and maybe even upload ourselves into a cloud and can live our lives inside of a digital metaverse or whatever. Okay, so I don't know that. Obviously, that would be far in the advance, and that sounds outside of the ordinary right now, or it sounds impossible right now. But if you really look at kind of where they're going with this, you look at Elon Musk's Neuralink, that we're actually people will hook up to their brains. He says we'll be able to communicate telepathically. We can just see the future. We can see where this is going. And so if we don't ask ourselves if this is what we want right now, we're going to end up with something that we may not want. I'm just saying we need to ask these questions. That's all I'm saying. And make sure that these people have our best interests. So if you'll just share this video, if you liked it, if you'll subscribe to me. I'm trying to grow this channel. I'm trying to build a community of people that want to communicate about these types of topics. And yeah, if you can like it, subscribe, share it, that'd be amazing. Appreciate it. Hope you have a great day.